Good evening. You know, basically, I had a calling and a heart's desire. However, I was not ready for the calling, nor did I expect it to go this way. When I was younger, I expected to be a part of the church and go do missionary work and all that stuff. However, that was not what my calling was. And I was really upset with the way things happened in my life and the events that took place. The heartbreak, what I had to go through. However, I must say I do have one hell of a testimony. There's like so much that runs through my mind at any given time. And, I receive what I call downloads and information. And, I'm told I'm really powerful. And, you know, that I was chosen in a way to receive, the information I do and the wisdom that I have been gained. I was chosen because of who I am, my heart, my mind, my body, my spirit. I was chosen. And, for the longest time, I have been pissed off because, it wasn't instantaneous. I was told, what my future would be, and, and so many times I just closed it off and tossed it off because I was like, you know what? Fuck you. You just get tired of dealing with the shit, especially when you see others get away with it, when you see others that are in the limelight. They're living big. They're they don't seem to have a care in the world. They have all these fucking followers, and they're lying. They're being two faced. They're being fake. They're endorsing products that, and they live big in this world, and it just made me mad that I was chosen, but at the same time I was told no. Well, why do they get to live like that when they're nothing good? And I have to be at the bottom. And there's good reason. Everything has good reason. Okay, first, I had to learn to grow in discipline. I had to learn how to be still and listen. I had to feed my mind, learn how to feed my mind what is good, learn to grow in heart, be of joy, patience, kindness, love of the spirit. I had to learn and grow. And I'm still, I know my goodness is coming, my blessings is coming, but I've had to go through so much, so many tests, trials, and tribulation. And, I don't know why I had to go through this, but I always say, who are you to put me through this shit in the first place? Because I haven't met anybody good in this world at all. And even the ones that are written about in this world, the gods of religion, they're nothing good either. It's just people worship and praise their name and follow like sheep. But they never understand the truth of it. Anyways, I say to y'all out there, because this is what you must know. If you have a lot of debt weighing you down right now, for one, stop spending and buying into materialism. Think about why you want it in the first place. I had to. If it doesn't bring you joy, or are you just doing it because everybody else seems to be doing it, then just stop, because that puts you in debt. Okay, there's so many that are buying outrageous things that have put them in debt, and in a couple years, these things will be trash. They'll go straight to the trash can because they'll be outdated, out of style. If you're not in it for the long run, then leave it alone. If it's not an investment to you, like if it doesn't bring you joy, happiness, if you're not going to get hours of delight out of it, then leave it alone. Now I've discovered that there's so many online that'll buy something just for the attention of others. They're like, oh, look what I have, and they don't even, they didn't really even want it, but they have it because it draws attention to them. I play Pokemon Go, and I love the game, but I would love the game. I play solo, and I love the game even though I'm getting no attention for it. I'd still be out there playing it, because I don't have anybody to talk to about it. It's not a conversation piece. I'm not in a group. I just do it because I enjoy doing it. If you're going to do something out there, do it because you enjoy doing it. I had to, when I belonged to the Church of Jesus, I enjoyed, helping others. I did enjoy it. I just didn't feel like I belonged, and was made to feel like I didn't belong. I was criticized and, hated upon, and there was jealousy, and, so I didn't get anything out of that experience. Even though I enjoyed doing for others and helping others and being kind to others, I received nothing back. It was just kind of like I was giving of myself and I wasn't receiving any love or any growth out of it. I was just going through the motions of it. And so I was tried and tested and gone through tribulations just to pretty much, I guess, prove that I will always, reach out to others and try to help others grow mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and gain in soul. I will always be that person. I'm not doing it to gain a following. I'm not doing it because I think it's going to get me into heaven. I'm not doing it because, it brings great riches, because I've received none of that shit, But, if there's just one out there I can help, that's great. And I hope I do. I hope I do. And that's what I say out there to those that are lights. You must find joy in doing it. And even if there was just one, would you still be doing what you're doing? If you didn't think if that road didn't go anywhere for recognition or respect or anything like that, if just one was going to listen, no matter how many videos you made or how many people you talked to, there's just going to be one, or maybe not even one, that you made a difference. Would you still be doing it? And the answer is, to me, yes, it would be. Today I took some poison and I sprayed by our front door because we had thousands of flies. And I say those flies out there that seek the light, if you keep landing on shit, if you keep, looking at people lustfully, if you keep wanting to build yourself up in pride and ego in this world, if you think that clothes are going to make you a better person, if you keep on, going to a job that is not doing the world around you any good and it's just bringing other people down, then don't expect to grow in spirit, because there's so many right now that are being shot down because they claim a religion and they don't even know why they're getting shot at. And it's because they wear the clothes of religion. If you don't stop doing what you're doing, then death will become you. Violence will become you. Wrath will become you. Darkness will be all around you. I don't know how to express this anymore, or how to tell people the truth out there so they'll just walk away from it. I see what's going on TV, the wars. Walk away from those flags, those governments. Just don't participate in it. Don't vote. Don't be in agreement with people. Don't talk about it. Don't be a part of the system. Don't be numbered. It's just time to step outside of those boxes and do it differently. And you might think, well, how am I going to make money? Well, you know what? I had to do that too. And I had to come up with ways. And there are ways. There are ways. You just have to step out of the box and gain some skill and learn. There's ways. And you don't have to do it all at once. But you do have to step away and start growing. And also, in order to be free of debt, with buying all those things, you have to stop buying, for one. And second, you must forgive others of their debts and trespasses against you. If someone wronged you, let it go because you wronged other people. If somebody owes you some money, let it go. If you get paid, get paid. If not, just let it go. Let it be. And that's what I say, just let it be. Don't go under contracts either. I don't like being under contracts. I don't know why this world makes contracts. People that want contracts are afraid that they won't get paid or laid or get their portion. If you don't be a liar, then you won't be lied to. And if someone is lying to you, then put them away. I don't know, I'm kind of tired of all this. Today I went for a walk. I did a little dancing, down the street, enjoyed the day. But the town I was in was so quiet. There's nobody out, everybody inside. Very few people were friendly. A lot of people were suspicious. And I was told that the world will reflect my energy. And I was like, no, because I'm not really suspicious of people. I just speak the truth of who they are. And, I don't let them come at me. I don't. I don't let them come at me anymore. I'm through with being gullible in this world. I can see good attributes and bad attributes of others, but I just speak truth. But I'm not going to be gullible or misled. If this world really is for me, then it'd be for me. I don't speak ill of it. I just know it has a lot of issues. We all do. However, I'm ready to be in a world that's for me 100%. For me. I'm tired of the spirits about me. I am. I think that's what is I've had enough of everything. I don't want to put on performance. I don't know. I just am tired of being still. I'm tired of the world around me and how it is. I am tired of humanity and all its fucking issues. I am a light, but at the same time, I would have to say, it doesn't bother me that they're dying off or receiving what they call for. For the longest time, I had to sit there and think and reach within. And I was like, instead of bringing judgment and condemnation to others, I gave it all over to free will, and that means all choose their own desserts, I guess, their own karma. They receive it. I wouldn't want to sit there and be anybody's judge or jury or executioner, because when you try to play warden, you're forever a prisoner. When you try to hold prisoners, you be a prisoner because you're in one spot trying to make all those people behave or keep them caged up. You're always deciding who is good and who is bad. I wouldn't want that job, because I don't see anything as good or evil. Just choices and dark and light. And we all have dark and light in us. It's just some choose to follow the dark path, some choose to follow a light path, and others think that, as long as they stay in a gray area, you'll be okay. But gray still means dark, because you're not walking in the light, you're just walking in a shadow, not making just neutral is basically darkness. The scales, you can't sit there and do a bunch of good deeds and that doesn't bring the scales up, when you're doing bad shit behind closed doors. I'm not very articulate this evening. I'm kind of tired, worn out. It just seems like every day is a repeat of the day before, even if I do something different. It's just the same old scenery. Everything seems stagnant right now, and I don't like that. I'm still growing, but at the same time, everything seems stagnant. The same old shit. I'm ready for a different way of being. I am. I am.